Here we go. Welcome.
I'm so excited.
So, we'll just start with a little introduction here. Welcome to
Yeah.
the Hold the Sugar podcast.
Yes.
I'm Jordan,
And I'm Kylie.
and let's just start by kind of talking about how we met. So, I work at a store, and you do social media for the store that I work at.
Yes.
And shortly after that, we figured out that we both love.
I'm trying to remember how that conversation got brought about.
I don't know, it's been so long. It's definitely been a slow progression.
I know. I feel like it's been like no time at all that I feel like it was like bam, we were just like friends.
Well, because
Or no, it was Onyx Storm. I think it had to have
yeah,
been.
you're right. It was the Onyx Storm release. Yeah, because fantasy, like romance, is a very like niche,
It is
spicy genre. So it's not something that you would
you don't always
advertise.
talk about at work.
Yeah,
Not necessarily
that you're reading. So yeah, it was like gently brought up, and then I think we were kind of like, "You read that? I read
was
that."
Like, wait,
Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yep, we're on the same page. Okay, great. And then it just like took off from there.
It spiraled in the best way.
Definitely spiraled. And then the podcast was just kind of born out of like, I'm reading Throne of Glass, and that is an experience,
Oh my
as everyone
gosh.
probably knows. And so I've just been continually updating Kylie.
Yes, and it's been
through
amazing because I get to
10
like
minute
relive it.
through 10-minute, 15-minute voice memos, a shared notes doc that is never ending.
Yeah.
And we were like, well, you know what? Why don't we record all these conversations? Because we're already having them.
We're having them, and everybody deserves to be able to listen
That's
to them.
right. We need to share this knowledge with the world. So, yeah, that's a little bit about us and how we got started. Should we just jump into Quicksilver?
Yeah.
I'm just ready for it.
We do. Yeah, because you literally just finished
I just finished about 10 minutes ago. So I'm still kind of like trying to take it all in. It was
like
kind
you
of a
have to
lot
be
at the very
reeling.
end. Yeah.
I think I was like reeling for a hot minute.
Honestly, there's just so much to go over.
Mm-hmm.
Should we just start with the best part?
I
Kingfisher?
Yeah. I was like, wait, what are you going to say?
I mean, obviously, like, you know,
my
we have our little
gosh.
book boyfriends, and we have our little fae men that we love. Kingfisher really delivered.
Oh my
I've
gosh.
heard things
In
about
all the
him
best
and seen
ways.
things, like cryptic things, like on TikTok and stuff, but he did not disappoint. I will say that.
Okay, but have you found like your favorite fan art yet? Because I feel like I'm still searching.
For Kingfisher, no. And that's the thing about one of the titles or like the covers of the book is like a drawing of him.
Mm-hmm.
And when I first saw it, I was like, that's okay.
I didn't mind the cover. I feel like everybody hated on the cover for a while because I think that there was like some kind of supposed scandal about it, like AI generation, which was not true. Like the author said, like it is not AI. But I think everybody
that's
kind
interesting.
of like I think there was like a little bit of like a thing about that, which I never thought that. I just was like the cover was fine. Like I never had a problem with it. But I know there was a lot of like hate on the cover for a while.
I just didn't feel like it matched the description of him.
So I didn't mind the cover when I first looked at the book. But then when I read and I got his description, I was like, no.
That's exactly how I felt. I was like, this is not...
Not because I don't like the cover, not that it's bad.
These are two different people.
But, like, yeah, I feel like the description that she gave us was...
So much better than the cover.
Good.
Yeah. What's up with that?
So...
No, he's fantastic. And his, like, sense of humor and his, like, hatefulness is a little jarring kind of at the beginning, you know? But of course that's the whole point, is you want to have like this whole...
We don't want the I don't like you boyfriend.
Yeah.
We want the
I hate
you.
Yeah, exactly. And the author did a really good job of translating that seamlessly into the bedroom in the best way.
Yes. Oh
like some of the things he was saying, I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm blushing reading this book a little bit.
No, try listening to it on audiobook.
Oh yeah, I could never. Anytime I listen to
like-
anything on audio that's like that, I'm like, oh my gosh, people can hear this. Like, But
Well,
reading
okay,
it is so
while
much
you
better.
while you were like reading over here a while ago, like finishing up your last like 50 pages or whatever, I was, kind of like getting a little quick recap like on a few things. And I was like being reintroduced to the seven gods while you were sitting right there. I was like, oh.
That is such a good. I think actually that's the quote that I have. I wrote. I was like, yeah, page 512, and I
Everybody
wrote
go
down the
back,
quote.
look it up.
You'll know it if you've read the book. You know exactly what we're talking about. So good.
I think
I
my
did make a
favorite part though was like kind of like what you were saying earlier. Like we have like just pure male man
energy.
and the way she like delivered that, like
nothing about his personality and like his demeanor changed from when they hated each other to when they ended up loving each other. Like he was still jarring. That's the best word that I can like.
Wait, I like that.
Yeah, it's very hot. I took a couple of notes though on him. So I was just the whole Kingfisher thing got me thinking about, well, why do I like this Fae so much? And I'm like, okay, well, it has all of the things that a good book boyfriend has, right? Shadows. We love a shadow. The hair.
Oh.
The eyes, so important.
Yes.
Right?
The hair is number one for me. Eyes would probably be a second, maybe.
But all the best ones have like, like Xaden or like they all have something about their eyes, and he has his little Quicksilver in his eyes. Big weapons and big swords.
Which ones are we talking about?
Both. It's an innuendo. Tattoos. Love that.
Yes.
I don't ever date someone with a lot of tattoos, but for some reason, those are my favorite book boyfriends. So I don't really know what that's about.
Yeah, and the fact that like they were like interacting with her.
That was very cool. That was a very cool element of the book that I have not seen before.
So also, while we're on the topic of these like fae and how Callie like did it, I love and I think I mentioned this to you earlier, but I love her in-depth description and like frequent description of like teeth.
Yes. Okay, that's in my notes here too.
I think our girl has a little bit of a vampire.
Yes.
I don't want to say fetish, but maybe
a little bit, and that's okay. Listen, we don't discriminate here. We're open-minded, and we like to experience new things.
Yes.
So those are some of the things that I had. Oh yeah, and then the speaking through the minds.
Yeah.
That's always great. So those are some of the things I was like, okay, he has all of this, but then also there were a couple things that I noticed that took him over the top, which was like the hair stroking, like the way that he was like washing her hair, playing with her hair.
Oh my gosh,
like, and it was always usually in sweet moments. He would like come to her and like stroke her hair, and I'm like, what girl doesn't love her hair to be played with?
Always.
And that's not something that I've seen in book boyfriends.
Honestly,
okay. The cat has the earring.
If you haven't seen already or noticed, we have some friends that are probably going to be a frequent guest in our pod. And yeah, so we will just...
Okay, I think he's... Oh no, it's on the carpet. Can you grab it? Problem solved.
Every once in a while, we might just have a little
interruption, but it's fine.
Noise,
yeah,
but it just adds to the.
This is really their room anyway, so
we
have to be flexible here. Okay, so then the other thing I wrote that Kingfisher has that the other boys don't have, the canines, which like they do, but not the way that he has them. No. Like they have canines, and I've seen a little like, a little bite here or something like that, but it's the fact that like he can do something with the canines, talking about the euphoric state and like drinking the blood. Oh, God. Like this is a new era. I've never read vampire fantasy, so this was my first exposure to all of that, and I was like, at first I was like, whoa, this is too much. There's a lot going on, and then I was like, wait, maybe I like this. This is different.
I loved how she so seamlessly like added that element that it all made so much sense. Like it wasn't like it was like way like far fetched.
No, it felt really cohesive with everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I loved that it like it just really added to that. Like it was like it made it its own world, but yet still something that we can grasp because it's familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. She did a really good job there. I just have to say, like, can someone please get this girl a bra? I'm tired of reading about.
Wait, what?
She kept calling it her cloth binding.
Oh my god. Oh yes, because
Like,
she
does.
after
She,
the gowns, she was like so sick of the gowns, and she went back to her like pants and tunic or whatever.
yeah, and then she just casually mentions that like she uses a cloth binding to wrap up her boobs, and I'm like, okay, get a bra.
I mean, it's our version of a
But
sports
it's
bra.
fine,
So.
you know, it's fine. But then it like got brought up 4 or 5 more times. Like
I
he
guess I
took off
just-
the cloth binding, or like I'm just like that's not necessary and it's not hot because I'm picturing like a surgery wrap,
I
and
mean, yeah.
maybe that's the problem.
No, I feel like that's what it. I feel
Somebody
like
get
that's
this
what it
girl a
would
bra.
be.
She needs a bra in the next book. Loved Ren. He's a 10 out of 10 for me.
The accent.
I didn't listen to the audiobook.
Oh, that's true. Gosh dang it.
He has an accent. Do it for me.
No.
Give me a little sample.
It's like I think it's like Irish.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't see him as like a what am I trying to say? I don't know. I just like he's just a good character. Like he's like steady and smart and charming and
Do you think? Oh my gosh! Like okay, so this like quick recap that I did. Everything.
Oh yeah.
Everything's kind of like, hopefully not mixing too much. But do you think that there's something between him and Everlane?
Oh, maybe. I didn't think that when I read it, but I could see where you're getting that from.
Or
But
do you
what's
think
the
it's
age
just like
difference
a-
there? For some reason, I feel like Ren is so much older, and then
But it
I
doesn't
feel
matter.
like she's so much younger. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't matter. But for some reason, I thought of it more of like that being like her uncle. But it's
I did wonder if it was like more of like a brotherly thing, but I don't know. I felt like there was like something more there. I could be
well,
wrong.
maybe there will be in the next book.
It's true.
All the dead creatures thing. So we didn't find out about the vampires until like 70% of the way through, I feel like. But there was mention of like these dead creatures, and I immediately was like, Game of Thrones. Like it was giving me White Walker vibes for like a hot second moving through the book. And that's probably because I haven't read any of the vampire fantasy
I mean, the
genre
only ones
yet,
I've read
so
are like
I didn't jump there with my mind.
Vampire Academy,
Yeah,
but
that's on my
like,
list.
kind of different than this.
Yeah, it was just there was a lot of creatures, which I appreciated. Like there was a lot of fae that weren't just like your standard fae.
True. Oh my gosh, the
so that
fire
was an
sprites.
interesting.
So cute. I want to meet one.
How
I'm like,
precious are they?
Oh my gosh, I just lost. What's his name?
It starts with an A. Is that who you're Archer?
Archer.
Yeah.
Yes, when he was outside the bedroom, just like hanging out, like.
And she's like, "Oh, we're
Didn't
moving
wanna
furniture." I'm like, "That is the worst lie you could have possibly came up with." You're like, he doesn't care. He cared more about you sitting in that seat at the dinner table.
Yeah.
I loved that.
I know
whole
somebody who
lore.
their excuse is I was doing the laundry. I don't know which one's worse, to be honest.
How was that loud like that? No, I loved the whole scene where she just decides to sit. She just like picks up her food and moves down the table and is like, "We're not doing this.
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
would
not
hate
playing
that,
these silly
though.
little games."
Now, if he wants to like whisper in my ear from a distance,
Oh,
that's
what a
one
great
thing.
quality! I forgot about that.
Maybe I would sit down at the end.
That
of
was
the table if that
amazing.
was a
Like
thing.
see, he's got more.
Mm-hmm.
He's got more things about him that make him more attractive, which was really fun to read. I really liked him. Okay, overall, I really liked the book. The ending was a lot. Like the last 100 to 50 pages
Is that like
was
a,
so much
like,
information.
or is that like a specification whenever you like release a fantasy book that the last like 50 pages have to be like turmoil or
Yeah.
like just heart ripping?
Yeah. It's like you have to make sure that when you get to the last 100 pages or less that you like have time to sit down and finish the book because you're going to have to finish it because everything happens. But I felt really kind of overwhelmed a little bit because it was like this whole labyrinth that they're in, and then there's this, and then they get to the middle and all of the coins, and they're trying to figure this out, and then you find out that Belkin, Madra, and what's the vampire man's name?
Malcolm.
Yes, are all actually like brother and sister,
They're all in it.
and they're all working together this whole time, and
Which, okay.
Then you
and
also
how
find
did
out
we
where
not?
Kingfisher was been the last 100 years, and then you
Mhm.
find out, then she like almost dies, and then has this whole experience with the gods, and about the fate, and I'm just like, you're on a roller coaster those last 50 pages. It was a
Why
lot
are we
of information. Yeah,
surprised?
but yeah,
Every time
yeah.
we are, but like also
But
why?
it's like, can you just spread it out maybe a little bit more? It's like a brain overload.
Mhm. Mhm.
But it was good. I enjoyed it. Like, there was a lot of depth to this book, which is why I'm enjoying Throne of Glass so much too, because I feel like the storyline and the world building is so good.
Yeah.
And
It's
I
a little
definitely
bit
saw
more
that
spread
in
out.
Quicksilver.
Well, I say
Oh,
that,
it is.
but it does feel a little bit more spread out, so it feels more like I don't know if tangibles, but like you can just like kind of glide through it, and it's like
Yeah, it's slower.
Mhm.
Yeah, I told you that. I was pretty honest about how I felt in the beginning, which we can do a little segment on Throne of Glass and
Throne
kind
of
of where we're
Glass
at too.
will be a future endeavor indeed.
Yeah, because that needs its whole hour by itself. That's pretty much it I have for. Oh my gosh, we didn't talk about like one of the best characters. Do you know who I'm thinking of?
I don't know.
I think he's my favorite character.
Oh wait, maybe.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
Is it Carrion?
Yes, he was my favorite.
Yeah, like everybody's like, oh, Carrion fucking Swift, but I'm like,
I loved
are we
him.
cussing on this podcast?
Yeah, we are for
Okay.
sure. We're being our true, authentic selves. At the beginning, he's like portrayed to be this like thief in the is it a tavern that they're in? And he was giving me King of Assassin vibes when I first met him. I'm like, oh, this guy's bad
he's redheaded
news.
too, right?
Mhm.
Ooh.
So it's immediately where I went, which, yeah, I'm reading Throne of Glass, so of course. But
Fair.
and then after that first like interaction with him, anytime after that, I was like, I know we're not supposed to like him, but I kind of like this guy. And then I love that there was some tension between him and Kingfisher.
Mm-hmm.
He like
The
scrubbed
sharing
him
of the
down.
quiche.
Yes. Oh man.
I love
That
that
had
was,
him
like,
worked up.
And it wasn't even like it was special because like in Akatar, it's like sharing.
That's the
food
mating
is, like,
bond
so special,
thing.
right?
Yeah.
And so like here, it's like it's not a big deal, but it really pissed him off.
Yeah, it did. Oh yeah, he did not like that, but he's kind of possessive. I think he has that quality. Yeah. I don't.
Oh, okay. I like that.
No, but I really liked him. He was like a really good like comedic outlet, but also just like a very lovable character.
Yeah.
He was just fun. Like he was just there for the vibes like the whole time.
And the plant, when he carried the plant, I was like, he's like, I just needed something green to look at. I'm like, that's fair.
Yeah, like he's just so on his own
that.
wavelength. Like he ends up here and she has to go off and
But also,
start.
It's like I wonder, he's like playing it off.
You're right.
Like he is.
You're right.
He does know more.
Also, something we found out in the last 50 pages.
Yeah. He's like, he literally knows so much more.
He's
than
a fae. Yeah.
Like,
so that makes sense. So. No wonder he was so comfortable, just like being like, "Well, I'm gonna train with the soldiers, I guess." Yeah. Like.
I mean, why not? He has his own reasons too.
And I love that for him. So let's clarify that really quickly though. So he was bit by Malcolm. He like baited him into it, and he is actually heir to some sort of throne in the Fae world.
Yes, it's like extinct words.
It's okay.
It's like some like extinct bloodline. I don't know if. I mean, I don't know if he is technically.
I thought they said something. He is. Yeah. Oh yeah, you didn't get to that part. He's definitely Fae, and Kingfisher's dad. As a Kingfisher's dad, pulled him, took him to. Oh my gosh, we need to do our research.
That part is like the part where I was like rushing just to kind of recap through a little bit.
Basically, yeah, put him in Madra's kingdom and put like a glamour on him to hide him, and then he kind of expressed.
His bloodline is like one of the only.
Which how did nobody notice that he wasn't really aging? How did he live there for so long? Because he talked about like his grandma wasn't really his grandma. He like knew her from the time that she was like 5 or something.
Well, I think that's the cover. Like they just, I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, but if he'd been around that long and no one, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. That wasn't explained.
So maybe
but
there's a little bit of a, that could be a little bit of an area.
yeah, and I bet we'll get more clarity on him and his backstory in the next book, which now I'm really excited for.
Yeah. No, I was kind of intrigued by him because, let's be honest, like I definitely like I have a bad like habit of like kind of like low key liking the like ones you shouldn't. So,
Yeah.
there's that.
I liked him a lot. I was almost rooting for him to be more of a love interest, just to like kind of drag it out a little bit more, and also just the tension between him and
I think
Kingfisher
one of my
was so
favorite
fun.
moments with him was like when Saris was like saying like, like, please do not have a thing for Danya, and he's like talking about how you know what he said.
What did he say?
He's like, I love a girl with a sharp
yes
or something like that. Kind of makes sense.
something about a sharp tongue, and a beautiful girl with a sharp tongue.
Yes,
like winked at her like I have a type, Yeah, he's hilarious.
We like it when they like that. I do.
And then he's so he was just a great comedic outlet. He said something else about kissing, or somebody said something about him kissing one of the other men or males or something, and he was like, well, I'd be open to it, but I have to, like, he was just a fun little comedian. That was also in the last 50 pages.
Healer, who was married.
He's just like
and then he's like, well, what about the husband? I'm like, oh god.
He's literally here for the vibes. Like,
he's just here for a good time.
He is. He's probably bored. He's lived.
Oh my gosh, that's so true.
Yeah, he's probably so bored. He's like excited to have some action. Yeah. No wonder he's like, I'm going. Like, anytime they're going anywhere, he's like, I'm coming.
Yeah, he's waited his entire life for this.
Okay, so overall, loved the book. Kingfisher is now on my new boyfriend book list. Yes. So that's always good when you can find an addition to that.
Yes. Okay, sorry. One last thing before we wrap up on this. Did it ever explain, I was like trying to think back through the bird tattoo that she got, and then he got the wings on his neck later on. Did it ever explain, like, I mean, I know like there was like the mating bonds and like the god bindings and like all these things, right? But like the bird tattoo that transferred over to her like within the first time they like were together, I don't know if that ever was like really explained. Do you? Yeah,
they talked about it. It was just once she figured out what it was, like, she didn't know at first, but yeah, she understood that it was like the mating bond ones. But I don't think they.
But the bird one was also.
Yeah, I think
the mating bond ones were just like the runes on her hands.
No, I don't think so. She had a ton of them, like everywhere.
Because I know the wings on his neck was like when he accepted it.
But the bird was the first one she got, and maybe that's why. I mean, that makes sense. Like, if that's the first one that she. That like transferred over to her, then when he accepted it, it makes sense that would be the new one that he gets, is like also in the shape of like wings or a bird.
If it had to do with, because I was like trying to remember.
No, I think they just referred to it as like the mating bond one. I hope so. It was like information overload. I shouldn't have put that off the way that I did. I fell asleep on Saturday. Okay, I meant to read a lot more.
The new book comes out on Tuesday. Like,
it's all fresh in my mind. It's gonna be great. True. Now I'm gonna have to listen to the audiobook apparently to hear Ren's accent.
It's really great.
Okay. Should we move on?
Yeah. Talk about what's new in the book world and any other gossip.
Yeah. Okay, where do you want to start? I feel like there's a lot of things happening right now. I keep seeing new things and like new books, and a lot of movies are being cast, which is exciting.
So this is definitely still Quicksilver, so this is like, but it is new. Just while we're on the topic, fresh. Did you listen to the audio trailer for Brimstone?
No.
So there's a little clip-it. And there's a voice. It's Kingfisher and someone else. And basically, like, they're, like, saying that they think they might love or be in love with Saris Fane. And the debate is that Carrion or is it Taladeus, who is the one that bit her?
Malcolm's second. Which, that was a weird little... Like, I thought he was evil, and then all of a sudden she wakes up and he's good. I was a little confused by that.
I feel like... I don't know. I feel like maybe him and Kingfisher kind of had an understanding.
I think so too. Yeah, there was something else going on.
An understanding, and maybe he didn't like I feel like I get the vibe like he didn't like Malcolm, but because remember he was hiding from Malcolm,
he did.
sort of
And
like
he
how his
also
power
like
and
tried to kill
stuff.
himself, and Malcolm wouldn't let him, and all that stuff.
So
That's interesting.
yeah,
I think it'll make for a more interesting second book if it's Taladeus, because she's now like half vampire, and yeah, we don't really know him all that well. But also, so my thought is her becoming something new, so she's half fae, half vampire, is that then going to affect their mating bond that they decided to agree to before this happened, right? Because otherwise, what's the point of having a love interest or a secondary love interest if there's nothing really there to
well,
like?
I feel like it wouldn't be that it would affect her and Kingfisher's mating bond. It's just gonna add a level of like bond that she now feels towards him.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I feel like if she has if she accepted the mating bond with Kingfisher, then she wouldn't. I don't think your eyes are gonna wander.
That's true.
If I were writing the second book, I would have the mating bond be affected because she's no longer human. She's now something completely different.
She's like a quarter human, a
So
quarter fae, and half vampire. I don't know.
I think they said half and half.
Well, where's the human? She's still gotta be.
No, she's not human at all.
Okay, because the vampire takes over the human.
Well,
Makes
no,
sense.
the gods were like, you have to become something completely different now because fate is completely out of our hands.
Right.
Like, here are your options. And that's what she chose,
right.
to basically be all on her own. And so they're like, okay, to be able to
like
do that so that fate can't recognize you, we have to make you something that has never been before. Which is why now she's half fae, half vampire.
Which could totally affect the mating bond.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if that's where we get this new secondary love interest.
Yeah.
And she is probably going to feel different and think different because she's no longer human. So I wonder how many of those qualities will come through into the second book.
I'm so excited. I'm so scared.
Little scared.
I'm so, nervous. What? I don't know.
Yeah, because we didn't really get to see them in their mating bond era, you know?
Yeah. Of course not.
You
know, there's always
a
war. As
yeah,
soon as
of course.
accepted.
Can never have.
All right, moving on.
Okay, moving on.
So you just watched Colin Hoover's new movie. Oh my gosh.
Reminders of him? Okay.
What are your thoughts? 'Cause I haven't seen it or read the book. I need to
really quick funny story. I didn't read the book either, but there's another book by her called I should have looked this up. Anyway, there's another book by her, and it's one of my favorite books by her, and that movie is also coming out. It's coming out in like February, I think.
Regretting You?
I think that's what it is. Yeah. That's what it is.
Thing.
So I read that book. I loved it. So when I decided on a whim that day.
Regretting Him?
Yeah, something like that. When I decided to go to the movies that day, I thought that was the movie I was seeing. And so I walked in and I sat down, and right before this movie started, the trailer for that movie that I thought I was seeing popped up, and I was like, oh, this is not the movie I thought it was. So I hadn't read the book yet. I'm going to now because I think that'll be interesting.
Moment, it's like you paid for the ticket, you have to watch it.
Yeah,
and also part of me would be like, I think I need to walk out.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good movie, and it was fun watching it because I hadn't read the book, so that's not usually something I experience. Normally I read the book and then watch the movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty well cast. It's a little cheesy, but it's Colleen Hoover, so
I like cheesy.
It's gonna be. Then you'll probably love it. Like, I thought the movie was really well done, and it didn't take too long.
I like my books to be a little bit more intense and my movies to be a little bit more relaxing.
The characters, they were just really well cast. I think like the acting was good, and I enjoyed the. I can't remember anyone's name at this point, but the young teenage boy, he was great. He did a fantastic job. So it's just like a fun, lighthearted. I guess it's not lighthearted because a lot of people die, but and then like they have. You don't know the premise of the story?
I guess not really. No.
Okay, well, I guess I won't spoil it, but it's in the trailer that they like die. Each of their spouses die.
Right.
Come to find out, they were like maybe having an affair.
Cool.
Which is like a hard thing to bounce back from.
I thought. Anyway, okay.
Never mind. It was good. You should see it.
Maybe I'll watch it and then we read it and then discuss.
Yeah, I like that.
We both watch it first.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Verity. That's also coming out.
I'm so excited for this.
I haven't read that, and it's
You haven't
my gosh,
read
I have
that?
to read it. It's literally been on my bookshelf.
That is my other
For
favorite
probably almost 2
Colleen
years
Hoover
now.
book. Oh, that book is fantastic.
Maybe that'll be like a little like. Maybe I'll start reading that with Brimstone.
Yeah, you have to give that one a read. Everyone needs to read that book. It's like a
coming out
little bit of a
soon.
thriller, which I love. I love a little Freida McFadden palette cleanse too. So, also I think is perfectly cast Anne Hathaway and Dakota Johnson.
I love
both of them. I'm really excited. And then I think the husband is played by. Oh shoot, he was the man that was in the one of the most recent M. Night Shyamalan movies where he plays a serial killer. Did you watch that?
No idea.
You're not in the movie space, are you?
Not like that.
Okay, well he's great.
Serial
I can't
killer.
think of
I'm
his
not
name.
a scary movie person.
Oh,
like,
okay, whatever.
at all.
You have to be more well-rounded. Housemaid.
Yes.
Have you read those? Oh my gosh.
I know.
We have a lot to cover.
There's like a lot. There's like a fantasy like area that like you're still catching up on, and then there's like I'm still catching up on some of like the Colleen.
And then like
obviously
the
Freida
thrillers.
McFadden, like I'm still catching up on some of those.
I love
which
little
is good
Freida
because
Freida's so
like
easy. They're quick and easy reads. So they're so easy to just like knock out. The Housemaid, there's like 6 books. I swear it never ends. I read the first 2 and loved them, and then I got to the 3rd and I was like,
not as good.
We've lost the plot a little bit.
Like I've heard that it's kind of the same book like over and over.
Yeah, so I kind of quit reading after the 3rd one, but I really enjoyed the first one.
Could you read the first like 1 or 2 and then like?
Yeah, it's just a continuation of this girl.
Oh, okay.
And kind of like her story, but it's not. They could also be standalone books. So yeah, that's kind of what's new in the book space, I guess, movie space. We talked more about movies, but that's okay. And then obviously Brimstone coming out this week.
Oh my gosh.
Very exciting.
I want to get it and start it, but I have this like aversion to like starting anything I like.
Oh yeah, something everyone should know that's listening to this podcast is Kylie has a little bit of a thing about her. I'm going to try to put it in the nicest way, where this girl will read every book in a series except for the last one because she's afraid for it to be over.
Yeah.
So,
like I haven't
for example, she has read all of the Throne of Glass books except for Kingdom of Ash.
It's been like a year and a half now.
More people need to know that about you because it is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
That's probably the worst one. The
It's
other one
so
I haven't
bad.
finished is I've finished all of but the last Vampire Academy.
I haven't read that, so I can't say like.
It's like I like it, but it's not like a.
It's a little more.
It's not like a 10 before the end one.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
No, same. I'm just like
Took you forever to read Onyx Storm. We literally went to the midnight Barnes and Noble
because
premiere.
As soon as she kind of like it kind of like became like real that the next one wasn't gonna be out for a long hot minute.
Yeah, she was scared there was gonna be too much time in between books, which.
So I got halfway through and that kind of became reality, and I was like.
Then she quit reading it, and then 6 months later, she's texting me, asking me clarifying questions about the last 30 pages, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I was on a plane, and I was like reading the last 50 pages, which,
we all know is whirlwind.
Yeah. And I literally was making notes because I couldn't text you. I was on the plane, so I was literally making notes.
Yeah, I was bombarded with all these messages, and I'm like, Kylie, I have no idea.
And you're like,
that was 6 months ago. I've read a lot since then. I don't know whose brother that is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so going back to Throne of Glass, she will be reading Kingdom of Ash when I start Kingdom of Ash. So we'll do
It's gonna be.
We'll do an episode
whether
on that.
I like it or not.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to. It'll be for the pod. Okay, so let's do a little segment we're going to call State Your Case. So this is going to be maybe misunderstood characters. Maybe it's going to be book boyfriends. Maybe it can be really anything. It's open.
Like hot topics.
Yeah, hot takes almost on, yeah, okay. So Kylie has a State Your Case.
I do. I want to know your thoughts on Danya.
So annoying.
Because yes, I feel like that's the general consensus is that she's a bitch. Like she is just annoying and selfish and this hateful.
And I don't mind the
person.
selfishness. I don't mind her kind of being sharp with her tongue. She just feels really entitled to me. And I'm like, excuse me, who are you?
So yes, I agree with all of these things, but I feel like there's gotta be a why. Like with these misunderstood characters, I feel like there's always a reason, there's always a why. Like I need to know the psychology behind like why she is the way she is.
Yeah.
And I'm scared, like, are we gonna get that or are they gonna kill her?
Oh, in the second book? Yeah.
I don't know, like, because my thing is like nobody really likes her, but that's the thing, is they're probably gonna here's what's gonna happen. They're gonna make her likable. You're gonna find out this horrific backstory, and then they're gonna kill her.
Yeah, but just because you have a bad backstory it's not an excuse.
I know.
To act like a bad person. And I don't think she acts like a bad person. She comes off entitled to me. Yeah. And I'm like, well, how long has this been going on? How long has this war been going on? But she's also like the only
like girl amongst all these men. Like
yeah, so she's got to have some grit. Like yeah, she is. I respect her, but also I'm annoyed by her.
Yeah, but I also like am interested with Carrion's like. Do you think he's actually got like a little bit of an infatuation with her, or is that just to make Sarah jealous?
Yeah, like he's just kind of open to anyone and everyone. I think he's bored. Yeah. And I think he's kind of down for whatever will spice up his life at this point.
He's gonna be like Riddick, I swear, if he doesn't stick around.
I know. I can't even think about that. Like, let's not go there tonight.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Too deep.
Let's move on.
Do you have any state your cases?
No. I mean, Kale is always a big, fat thorn in my side. This man, I've never met someone. I've never even met him, actually. That just really grinds my gears, you know? So, you know what? Next time, next pod, I will have a good long list of things about Kale. And you're always defending him.
I am.
We'll do a segment on that next week.
Colleen Hoover's book, the abusive boyfriend. It's literally a movie with Blake Lively. That's all the drama.
And Justin. Wow, what's that movie called? That's so bad. You know.
Anyway, everybody knows what we're talking about. It'll like come to me in like 2 seconds maybe.
It's fine. Say what you're gonna say.
Well, now I'm forgetting.
Did you have a character in there that you thought?
No. Okay. Reading that book made me realize I am a justifier. So like.
Were you justifying his behavior?
For a minute, yeah.
That's a quality you need to look inward about yourself.
It is something that because of Colleen Hoover, because of that book, I realized
you were like, wait a second.
I need to do some personal work. But so yeah, I don't know if that's what it is about Kale.
It ends with us.
Yes.
I wasn't gonna let it go.
But yeah, no.
Okay, well, next,
I have realized
tune in next time for a good long list about Kale and why he's the worst character I've ever read about.
We also have a big, we have several for Throne of Glass that we needed to.
Yeah, we have a whole.
We need to discuss.
Yeah, that'll be great. Let's talk about TBRs.
Yes.
Add it or scratch it.
Our last segment to kind of wrap things up is going to be Add it or scratch it. So this is going to be mostly like TBR and book boyfriends, but it's. You know, you got two list girlies who love their list and they're constantly changing. We love a list. And we love a shared notes document too. So if you're not in your notes, what are you doing? Right. How is your life together? Brings me so much joy to have all of these lists. I started a list the other night and it was things I hate. And so far I have automatic sinks. Hate them. That's a thing. Because they never turn on. They never work. The soap dispensers are worse. Honestly, I'll put them on there too. Yeah, I'll add that to my list. The other thing is when my boyfriend, whenever we go to a restaurant and we get food to go in a to-go container, he has this quality where he always puts it in the back seat. Oh. And guess what? He never remembers to bring it inside. Oh. So that's also on my list of things I hate. I was waiting for when you said to-go containers. I was like, oh no. because I have this really bad thing. I don't know how. I always put it in like upside down, like the food into the container upside down. And
I don't hate that.
It pisses Jordan off. He's like, what is your? I was like,
sometimes you can't tell what's up and what's down. Yeah. Okay, TBR. The last thing that I added to my TBR was the Heartless Hunter series. Or is it a series? It's 2 books, isn't it?
Yeah, wait.
Do you have it?
I have, no. Is that right? Yeah. Heartless Hunter? No. Yes, that's the first one. Rebel Witch.
It has like a butterfly on it or something.
It's like the Crimson Moth series or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
so
that's
Rebel
what it
Witch is the second one. Loved the first one.
Oh. Okay, so I just added that to my list. I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, no. When you read that, I can wait to read Rebel Witch until you get done with it.
Oh, I'm sure you can wait to read it. Yeah. If it's the only other one out, I'm sure that's not a problem.
I don't know if there's going to be more or not.
Yeah, so
honestly,
it'll be like pulling teeth to get her to read it.
It's so good, though.
Blood and Steel. Have you heard about this?
I don't think so.
I think this is a vampire fantasy. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Don't quote me on that. Okay, what about you? Did you add anything recently?
Alchemized.
Oh, I've heard about this.
I really want to read that. It's on my shelf.
Oh, this. Oh,
that's
no.
That's
the one you gave me for my birthday.
Yeah.
What am I thinking of? I don't know. There's a second one to that?
Is there?
I don't know. We need to look into that because something popped up on my social media feed the other day
I don't know about a second one. I just know about the movie deal that was supposedly made.
Okay. Maybe that person didn't know what they were talking about.
I don't know. I'm not
that's
sure
definitely going to be one of the ones that we do on here.
Alchemized.
Soon.
Obviously Brimstone.
Yes.
I have a friend that just released a little like Christmas novella.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Is it
I say friend.
romance, fantasy?
This is what's fun about Book World is I've only met her through like online book talk and whatnot.
Yeah.
She's like a friend of a friend, but it's called Serial Killer Santa.
Okay, I can get down with that.
And it's like a short little like serial killer rom-com, like dark, like dark rom-com novella, and it's a little spicy.
We love that.
Yeah. So just FYI, if anybody looks into it, it is spicy. And she's made some fabulous TikToks with like hinting around some of the spice.
Okay, that's fun. When does it come out?
It's out. It just came out like early this month. It's like a week ago maybe.
Okay, that might be a fun little
and it's pretty short.
Holiday book to read.
Some pages maybe,
oh yeah,
so
that's like a
really
quick little
nightcap with a glass
fun.
of wine.
Okay, that's good to know. I'll have to put that on my list.
But I am excited to read that. All right, book boyfriends.
You want to just do a really quick, like, give me a little top 3? You want to do a top 3?
Yeah, I don't think I can do. I mean, I could. There's a whole list, but like.
Right, but that's why it's more fun to force you to do a top 3. Shows really like where your head's at. You know. They don't have to be in order. Just give me your top 3.
So. Yeah. Okay. I feel like my top 3. Like, this is my gut. Like,
go with your gut. Always go with your gut, girl.
You want to start 3 and then go to 1 or 1 and then 3?
No, they don't have to be in order.
Oh, okay.
Just give me who's in your top 3.
Kingfisher. Has to be.
Of course.
I really love Eric.
What's he from?
From
Vampire Academy?
Fourth Wing.
Eric.
Eric.
Oh.
Did I say it wrong? Oh my
Well,
gosh.
you said Eric. I'm pretty sure it's not Eric.
No,
I'm pretty sure
you're
it's
right,
like
right.
Arik.
Yes.
I was like, who's Eric? What's Eric from?
In my head, I
haven't read that one. And also, like, what a name for a fantasy character. Like, nobody's naming a fantasy character like Eric or Andy.
I'm trying to think what. I'm like literally picturing how his name is spelled.
A-R-I-C.
A-R-I-C.
I feel like there's another letter or vowel in there. But
yeah, I don't know how Eric came out, but Arik, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, I kind of have this little obsession with him.
Yeah, you have mentioned that to me before.
I really want more. I'm like begging, like, Rebecca, please give me more.
More of him?
Him or, well, I can't say too many names, but. Gosh.
It's tough. There's so many great men out there.
So many.
Sorry, males. Most of them are males.
And then Azriel.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because I haven't finished the last book there.
I mean, there's some Asriel like
Yeah,
moments.
and I'm like halfway
in
through that one. I don't know. I never really. I mean, I liked him as a character, but I was never like drawn to him. You're kind of
It's
drawn
the
to like the
shadows.
more dark and
Yeah.
mysterious, like the higher you are on Kylie's list. That's the vibe that I'm getting.
Yeah, the dark hair, good hair,
Dark, full
good
hair.
hair.
Yeah. He's very mysterious with his shadows and his big wings and yeah.
And his broody personality and like I think he's a softie and he doesn't.
Yeah,
want
I think so
anybody to,
too.
he's like he's a Swiftie too. For
He
sure.
like cares. Oh, for sure. He like cares really deeply, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting.
So I'm dying for Sarah's next book to be about him. Like it has to be. I mean like Elaine, sure, but like I need Asriel. And if they're not together, then I still need Asriel.
I'm sure that's what it's gonna be about. It has to be, right? She finished that draft, didn't she? Did we see that?
Like I think okay. So there was like a whole debate whether it was like 6 through 8 or 6 like an arrow. I thought it was 6 through 8 when I immediately saw it.
To me, that sounds crazy.
But
how do you finish?
People were like
6, 7, and 8.
6 arrow on to.
That sound like I choose to believe that it's just the 6th one because to be able to write the last 3 books and like finish those drafts, like those books are at least 500 pages.
They have. I mean, have you seen like her Crescent City?
Yeah, I know.
And then like even her like Court of Thorns Roses, like they all just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like there's I don't know how she does it.
I don't know. I'm kind of just.
I want to pick her brain and I want to know because it's amazing to me.
Yeah.
And Throne of Glass being her first ever like finished series, like who does that?
She's definitely doing what she was meant to be doing in the world.
Oh,
like
100%.
Thank goodness we live at the same time.
Sorry, I just said 100%. I have an aversion. It comes out because it sometimes, like it's.
You literally just gagged. I'm gonna start saying as much as I can now around Kylie. I love it, 100%. It's my favorite. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you my top 3.
Yes.
We're so different too. It's so interesting. Rowan. I fight so hard for Rowan in this friendship.
This is gonna be on the state your case, and it's gonna be a lengthy discussion.
Honestly, like Rowan's my number 1 too. Like if I have to
girl.
put someone in the front, it's gonna be him. Like there's just something about that white-haired fox that it just yeah, you're right. We need a whole episode about him.
It's gonna be
I have to fight so hard for Rowan around here. Where's my community at? Where are my Rowan girls?
I feel like I'm gonna get a bunch of hate for that.
Yeah, you should. Zayden. I mean, how can you not love Zayden?
I do, but I had to pick 3. Okay, you only gave.
No,
me
I know.
3.
I'm not saying. Calm down. I'm not saying it defensively. I'm just saying, Zayden's great. He's manly. He's got his little my woman, my chair. We love that scene. That was a fantastic scene.
For sure. He gives me a little bit more whiny vibes though sometimes.
Oh, you think?
I don't know. There's like aspects where it's like I do obviously, I mean, he's a shadow daddy. Like you can't not like him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There's like moments where it's like I don't know. That's another discussion for another day too.
The last one that I would put up there, honestly, why is it so tough? I want to say Dorian. I mean, I've kind of loved him from the get-go.
I cannot believe I didn't say that.
And you kind of go through like an emotional roller coaster with him.
I
just feel like he's always getting beaten down. That poor guy. But he also is just so, I mean, like, he's a prince.
I know. Like, how do you not want... He's got the hair.
Yes. How do you pick Kale? Spoiler alert, I guess. If you haven't read those books.
Don't. I mean, she had a fling-ish. I don't even know if you can call it that. But
yeah. All of that was so
honestly,
short-lived.
Yeah, I did not... I'm sorry, Sarah, but that is one thing I will forever be upset about, that I do not have more of Dorian and Selena.
Yeah, but we get more of Dorian and somebody.
I know.
Yeah.
Which
she can't tell me.
Not mad about, but...
And I'm hoping that it's Manon. because I've also loved her from the beginning.
Yeah.
The minute that I met her, I was like, I
yeah.
like this girl. And I was like, I know I'm not supposed to like her because she's on the
know.
wrong side, but okay,
I
that's a whole other.
Yeah.
It's a whole other podcast.
There's so much to talk about, which is why this is
gonna be so much
lifelong
fun.
endeavor.
Okay, why don't you list off our like Instagram?
Yes. So holdthesugar.pod on Instagram, on TikTok. We have not posted a lot just yet, but it's there.
It'll be there. It'll be up.
This has just all kind of been honestly, Brimstone has been the driving force between
to really get it going. We kind of just threw it together and we were like, let's start. And we did.
So
and then
here we are, and it's trucking along slowly but surely.
Yeah. Okay. Any final thoughts?
We just did that.
Yeah, we did. Okay, well, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
And
come back again.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.